now with what's happening with the music scene here locally with Band Bombshell. We do have Caroline Taylor in with us in studio, but she brought a little memento of Chad, so he is here.
In spirit
And on mug.
Being super sarcastic. Yeah, which way? There we go. Look how sarcastic that face is.
Is he watching? Can we make fun of him?
No, he will. But look at what his T-shirt says on the cup.
It says, make awkward sexual advances, not war.
Yeah.
It's actually genius. Like I feel like he's gonna really be happy when he sees this later.
It's a very big statement. All right, so you're here for a very important purpose, and that's to let us know what's happening with music.
Essentially, yes. Okay, so, well, first off, Roxy Copeland, if you're familiar.
Well, sure, she's going to be here tomorrow.
Yes, and so, yes, playing here, and then on Saturday night she's going to be playing at the Basement Bar starting at 5:30. You can pre-order the tickets to the show through DesMoinesSocialClub.org for $10 or tickets at the door for $15.
She's fantastic.
She's brilliant.
You know, and Basement
Gorgeous,
Bar,
talented,
intimate venue. If you really like the Roxy Copeland, I mean, it is a small space, low ceilings. Well, something just popped up there. But anyway, it's a really intimate venue. So if you like Roxy Copeland, and we all do, she'll be here tomorrow. Check it out.
And also, in saying that about the Basement Bar, it is very teeny-weeny, so pre-ordering is a good idea.
It's a smart thing to do. To make sure you can go
Especially
see her.
for Roxy,
Yeah, she's brilliant. Also on Saturday, Holy White Hounds are having a CD release show for their new album, Sparkle Sparkle.
Holy White Hounds.
They are amazing.
Is it like Holy White Hounds?
I think so. I think that's the vibe they were going for.
Holy White Hounds, Batman.
Oh, look.
And their new album is Sparkle Sparkle.
Sparkle Sparkle.
I like that.
And I heard some of it, and it's amazing. They're actually very, very talented. Well, I've always liked them.
There they are. What kind of music?
Sort of, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe.
What is it?
No, it's like, it's a bit of a throwback to the 90s, which I quite like.
I must be getting old because when you hear a term like throwback to the 90s,
That's terrible.
Lord.
It's terrible. And you're like, the 90s was 10 years ago. And you're like, oh, God, the Lord.
When you flip on the oldie
48.
station and it's your favorite song, you're like, what happened? How did everything that was so good get so bad?
I remember when I was growing up in Australia, there's a radio station called Gold 104, and it was the Golden Oldies, and it used to be when I was growing up the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah.
And now it's 70s, 80s, 90s.
Right.
Like,
All
wow.
the best.
They've cut the 60s out. They're like, no one remembers that. Everyone's
That's
dead.
dead now.
So now it's like, and I'm like, wow.
We're all getting older, is what we're saying.
The Golden
here.
Oldies station.
You know what Sirius Radio does? Channel 6 is the 60s.
Right.
Channel 7 is the 70s. So they don't make a delineation as to what is oldies and what isn't. It's just from that era.
It gets them out of that situation.
That's right.
It's very
Gold
just like,
104
oh.
is
So a couple of events happening this weekend, but we have a lot of things to look forward to.
So much stuff coming up. So there's Music University, which is
Tell us.
held by Des Moines Music Coalition.
Right.
And Chad was in it last year. He was a speaker last year, and they had this Q&A sort of thing, which was very interesting. This year, it's on October 17th. With Andrew W.K. coming as a keynote speaker. Yeah, it's really super interesting.
Yeah.
The Q&As are really fun. Like, you sort of actually get to sort of interact with people, actually chat instead of just sort of going to this lecture. And I think it's great to bring people together. Like, it really brings together. Is it something that, like, if you're a local musician, you should go learn about the business, or what is it? Learning about musicianship? Absolutely, anyone. Absolutely anyone. They talk about. I know last year they were talking about Chad spoke about radio and podcasts. And essentially it's like anyone who's interested in music, who plays music, who's a songwriter, who is interested in like broadcasting, putting on shows, like they just cover so much stuff. And I just think it's really great for people to get together and interact and actually meet each other, like network, workshop ideas. It's fantastic.
Will Andrew W.K. be doing any performances either here or tied with that event? Not
entirely sure about anything beyond him doing a presentation, like giving a lecture. If you want to know more about it, look up the musicuniversity.org, and that'll be able to guide you in the right direction.
Very cool. And that's October 17th.
October 17th.
Get your tickets now.
Very soon.
And just a reminder, we had Chad Taylor on yesterday, or Corey Taylor on yesterday. And if you get his new book through barnesandnoble.com with a special code that you can find on our Great Day Facebook page, music goes to here locally with our Des Moines Music Coalition. 10% of your purchase. So great ways to support local music scene here.
No, very, very interesting. What else? November, DMMC's annual fall music festival, autumn music festival, Little Big Fest, sorry. Over the past couple of years, Little Big Fest has expanded its scope to include some larger acts in the headliner slot, such as William Elliott Whitmore last year. Amazing. This year, we'll probably see a continuation of that, with local and regional acts filling out most of the bill. Oh, I've lost myself. And a more nationally recognised act closing the event out. Lineup announcements probably won't be made for another month or so.
Okay.
But you can expect to see like some really great names. Probably someone
that's
quite
November,
big.
so
that's in
coming up.
November.
Okay.
Something to look forward to.
Something to look forward to. Anything about lineup announcements or ticket information, Chad will probably talk about. And also on Band Bombshell, if you keep your eye on the website.
Right.
Yeah, so they'll be making announcements as they get information.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then finally, and this is the best thing in the entire world, and if you haven't listened, I don't know why, but Band Bombshell does this thing called Completely Covered,
Yeah.
where they get the local musicians. That's been coming out. It's now, we're in series 2. This week's musician is Bonnie Finken, who
love
is
her.
incredible talent. The songs are so much fun. They're so interesting to listen to. Like, again, if you're really interested in sort of like the dynamics of music, actually hearing like what each individual artist does with each individual song. Bonnie, interestingly, has gone in a very different direction than you would expect Bonnie Finken to go in. And so it's, like she's gone a bit sort of solo, a bit dancey, a bit club, like it's a bit clubby.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really, exactly, it's really interesting.
And to hear it, where do people go?
Bandbombshell.com, and yeah, just check it out. There's heaps of stuff. There's these songs, obviously, and also hit up a like on the Facebook page, because then you can actually stay in the rotation as well.
And coming up first, Roxy Copeland again will be here tomorrow, but she's got a show Saturday at Des Moines Social Club.
There you go.
It's going to be great.
Brand new things on bandbombshell.com. Someone give me coffee.
Here you go.
.com every single day. Thank you. I'm going to drink from the Make
got
Awkward
lipstick.
Sexual
It's got
Advances.
lipstick Drink from the
Drink
Chad
from the
Love
special
Cup.
Chad mug this morning. It will give me great brain power. Bandbombshell.com. New stuff up there every single day. Stay tuned with what's happening with the local scene when it comes to music, folks. It's a great way to support local and enjoy some great entertainment. Thank you, Caroline, for coming in this morning. We'll be right back with more on Great Day. Don't go anywhere. KCW.